Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, it is pickup day. The Rex to Riches Car 7. I'm picking it up today. We'll have a look at it. We'll walk around. I'll show you what I've got. I did put a little sneak peek on Instagram, little picture. So if you haven't already, don't forget, follow me on Instagram. And if you haven't, guys, please consider subscribing to the channel. I know a lot of people watching me are not subscribers for various different reasons. I think because of people who haven't got Google accounts and they don't know how to set it up and they don't know how to sort of be able to log in and sort of register. But it's quite straightforward, quite simple really. So yeah, if you haven't, guys, don't forget, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to the channel. So let's get into today's video. I've been so busy, like these last couple of days, just been absolute manic. Been crazy busy. So I managed to win. So I managed to win 3 cars in total now. 1 we're picking up today, and then 2 we're picking up next. I'll try and book in for Monday. 2 pickups Monday if I can. Depends on what that can get me in. What else happened? I took the van, the Peugeot Partner van. Took that for the MOT. Straight through, no advisories, done. So yeah, that van is kind of done now, really. I'll be honest with you, just ready for the next owner. So we can move on to the other projects that I managed to win yesterday, really. Yesterday, day before, yeah. So I've also got another little car coming in today, little Fiat 500. That's coming in because it's got a gearbox problem. I'll explain what's going on when she turns up and drops it off. We'll have a look at it. I'll show you what's going on, and let's see if we can get it done, or get it sort of, you know, better than what it is. So, but yeah, I'll explain all that in a bit. But for now, let's get into it. Let's do this. Right, guys. So, like I was saying just now, yeah, this Fiat 500. I've done some work on this before. She's got some issues with, it's like a, you know, it's like a grinding noise coming from the gearbox, only in reverse. So, yeah, you know, I really don't know if it's going to be how far this is gone. You just don't know with these gearboxes because it's an enclosed box. You don't know what's going on inside the gears. All I said to her, really, basically, all I can do is change the gearbox oil, and hopefully that kind of works. You know, she doesn't want to go down the route of changing the gearbox. It's, you know, quite an expensive layout, and yeah, she just wants to try and keep it, you know, keep the cost down, basically. So that's what we'll be doing this morning before we go and pick up the new Rex to Riches Car 7, and I'll show you that in a little while. But for now, let's drop the gearbox oil, see how much is in there, see what it's like. It's a really tricky one with this one, really, because yeah, it's just, these gearboxes are quite prone for it, you know. I think I've seen loads of videos on them, you know, and they're not the best. It's only done 50,000 miles as well. So yeah, hopefully, at least changing the oil will help it for a little while. But it does, it's really strange. All the other gears goes in, first, second, third, fourth. It all goes in fine. No problem at all. Clutch is really good. It's where it should be. So I don't think it's the clutch. It's only doing it in reverse. So it wouldn't be the clutch. It'll be the actual reverse gear in the actual box. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, I don't know. But let's just get the gearbox done, oil change first, guys. Let's see if this helps her out. Gets her on the road for a little while longer, at least. But I think she's going to need it done soon. But the good thing about it is that I've got a trailer now, so I can obviously just, if she ever breaks down, I said to her, give me a call, I'll come and pick you up or whatever. But yeah, that's what we've got to do this morning. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's drop the oil. Let's crack on with this one. Let's get this one done for first, and then we'll go and pick up the new project, and I'll show you what we've got. So let's do this, guys. Right, okay guys, so drained the oil, as you can see, and we've got two litres of new gearbox oil. Don't quite take 2, I think it's just under 2, and the filling point is just there, you can see it. You have to undo the nut and then fill it up there with a pipe, and the the pump that goes into the bottle, and it pumps the oil into the gearbox. It's been dripping there for the last sort of 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes, yeah, 30 minutes. I can't remember now, it's been ages. So I've just left it draining. But that's it now, yeah, so completely all gone. So we'll put the bolt back in place at the bottom and then go ahead and start filling it up. But yeah, there's no, like, I would imagine trying to see, like, this drive shaft is leaking on that drive shaft seal there, or the other side. But do you know what? Looking at it, it's bloody clean. Look at it, absolutely clean. So that's not the drive shaft seal; it's leaking oil. Could it be the clutch? I don't know if it could be the clutch. Could it be the release bearing in the actual when you put your foot up and down the clutch, you've got like a little tongue bearing that does that, and it pulls it left to right. Maybe that's starting to fall apart. I've seen that sometimes. It's strange that it's not doing it in any other gear apart from reverse. That is the strange thing about it. That release bearing, it only goes one way. It's not like it's different if you put it in reverse, because it ain't. The only thing that's different in reverse is obviously the reverse gear itself. So it's a bit of a strange one, I'll be honest with you. Let's just hope that this does it. And it don't get, it don't get worse, and it ain't the bearing, because obviously if you're going to do it's so much work. It's like doing a clutch. You just have to see how it goes. That's all we can do, really. So let me put this new gear oil in, and hopefully sort of that helps. But it's only going to help inside the gearbox. It ain't going to help the actual clutch release bearing itself. They are quite. These the release bearing themselves are so crap. They're rubbish, and they fall to pieces. And it could be that bit that's grinding the metal. We just don't know. That's the trouble. But let's just bung this oil in and hope for the best. She'll get a few more miles out of it, but it could be the clutch that's on its way out, or the beginnings of the clutch on its way out. And who knows how long it's going to last? We just don't know. Guessing game. It's always a guessing game when this kind of thing. But yeah, let's crack on, guys. Let's get it filled up, and then let her drive it around for a little while, and hopefully it lasts. It will last a little bit longer. So yeah, let's crack on. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, that is it. The gearbox oil change is done. I will take it for a quick drive about outside and stuff and just see what it's like, just to see if it feels any different, and it sounds any different and stuff like that. But you know, I think it's a case of when it breaks, you know, then we'll fix it. Unfortunately, you just don't know. It's so difficult, isn't it? If something happens, we'll go from there. But you know, all we can do, like I've just done, is change the oil and hope for the best, really. So let me drive it about, and then see what it's like, and then I'll come back to you and I'll give you the verdict. So yeah. Right. Okay, guys. So I just took it out. I can't hear the noise when it's doing it, but now I'm looking into a bit more and finding out a little bit more about what's happening. Definitely a little bit of issue with that clutch, because every time I put my foot on the, I don't know if you can hear that noise. Hopefully you can hear that. So I think I had this on another one, didn't I? I had my own Fiat 500, and it was making that noise, and I didn't like it, did I? There was something it was bothering me, and in the end, I just changed the whole clutch, the 3-part clutch, and it's mainly the release bearing on that fork. You got like a fork like that, and you've got a release bearing that sits in the middle. And every time you do the clutch up and down, it's moving that release bearing. And it's that release bearing in the middle that absolutely just shatters, falls to pieces. Just a crap bit of, you know, manufacturing, I think. I think it's that's on its way out, or going, or gone, or starting to go. Because she hasn't noticed it before, and it's only starting to make that noise. The thing that threw me a little bit is because she said that it was only making that noise in reverse. Now, if it was the release bearing, it would do it no matter what gear you put it in. So I don't know if there's like two issues here. It could be the gearbox, but there obviously could be an issue with the clutch itself, I think, as well, with that release bearing. I'll have to have a chat with her to see whether or not that noise, if she actually noticed that noise, because I don't drive it, it's not my car, it's not my vehicle, I don't know what it was like, so it's difficult, isn't it, really? But to take a gearbox out just to check, you know, and change a release bearing, it's a big job. I've done it before, but it's a big job. Most of the front end's got to come off. There's a bar, a structural bar that sits at the bottom, that's got to come out. It's a big job to do that. So I think the best thing to do is to let her drive it about, and at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it is only a clutch, and most cars with sort of, you know, have clutches, and if it goes, clutch is gone, then the clutch is gone, then it needs to be redone. So yeah, she just have to drive it around and, you know, hope for the best it carries on for a little while. But it is a wear and tear part on that clutch. So yeah, that's all I can do with it. It's the best I can do with it for now. And like I said to you, if she breaks down or whatever, then I've always got a trailer. I can always pick her up. I don't want to stress her out too much, thinking that she can't drive it, because she has to drive it. It is something that will end up failing and going, because they all do. It's just one of them things. So yeah, I'll give her the car back, let her drive it around. If we get any problems, guys, I will definitely have it in, and we'll be doing that for her if she wants me to go ahead and do it. So yeah, for now, that's going to be the last video on this car. So let's now get the trailer and go and pick up the next Rex to Riches car 7 on that series, and I'll show you what I've got and what we've got to work with. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, I am back with the next project for the Rex to Riches car 7. So let's just get into it straight away and find out what we got. So here we have a Fiesta ST line. So yeah, these are quite a nice looking car. It's got all the side skirts, the front, the back splitters, and all that sort of stuff. You know, the spoiler at the back. This is actually a 66 plate 2017 Ford Fiesta ST line red edition. So quite a quite a mouthful on this car, but yeah, it looks really good. So you can see obviously the damage straight away, guys. We have got airbags, we have got a screen to do, we have got a front end to sort out. But yeah, it comes with these nice ST line plates, nice seats, like really nice black roof lining. It just looks really nice in here. It's got some red stitching on bits and pieces around the car. So yeah, it is the red edition. So let's have a look around it. It's got these nice black wheels, a few scuffs, I've got to be honest, around them. So I might get them done, but we'll see about that. On the back, no damage, guys. Bumper, tailgate, absolutely spot on, perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, that's really good. It's got this like little wider spoiler sticking out. A bit sporty because obviously the ST line model. It's got these upgraded LED rear tailgate lights. So that's really good. I've checked tyres already, guys, and it looks like we're going to have to replace 2. So we'll replace 2 of those and then leave the other 2. Should be good. We have got a bit of damage here, as you can see there. To have a look at, sort out that. A little bit here. Door. I think I'm going to have to replace this door. I'll be honest with you, because it's got a dent here and it's got like a lot of line of scratches, dents going through. So it looks like it's obviously something's hit the front and then gone down the side a little bit. But yeah, skirt's hanging off. I'll have to work out that, pop that back in place. But that's it's least of my worries, guys. Let's have a look at the damage on the front. So yeah, here we go. So this is where obviously the impact has happened. Looking at the chassis leg here, it's not been hit. This bar, crash bar, has not been hit as well. That's not been touched. Looks like it's been pushed a little bit on the slam panel though. So, you know, we have to do a complete front end. Obviously bumper, bonnet, wing, inner wing section as well. Looking at the pictures, I just sort of, you know, saw that sort of pushed pushed up there, crumpled a little bit. I don't think the guy at the body shop's going to get that out. I'll be surprised if he does. But he's coming over to have a look at this next week. So he can have a look at it and see what he thinks. But yeah, I'll be shocked if he can get that out. But I'll have to sort of get a inner wing section to change it. Like I said, windscreen, bonnet. This is the 1 litre. 1 litre EcoBoost. And this is the 140 PS version. Let me check. Yeah, it's the 140 version. So it's the quicker, faster engine. And they look really nice and sporty when they're done, don't they? Really nice. These seats are really good. We've got to do an airbag kit, dash, stuff like that. I am going to go and pick up some bits and look at some bits tomorrow. He's saying he's got quite a few bits that he could sort of give us, so I'll look at that and then hopefully we can jump on this next week straight away. He's got the black roof, so But strangely enough, this version doesn't come with any sensors here. Like no rain sensors, no light sensors, nothing. It's just completely plain. Pretty basic when it comes to this type of car. I would have thought it might have had a little bit of something to it. But yeah, I don't know. I think this headlight's savable. We'll check it. But I have got a pair of these headlights up there in my bits and pieces. So we can definitely use it for that side. And we'll check to see if this side is okay or we need to just change it over. But again, obviously on the pictures and stuff, I just read it all down and thought, yeah, well, we've got to replace quite a lot of stuff. And yeah, the guy I'm going to see tomorrow has actually said he's got a bumper in colour. So we'll check that out as well and see if that's any good to us. But yeah, this is the next Rex to Riches car, guys. I think we'll get it started. Should we get it started? Yeah, let's get it started. Bear with me for 1 minute. I'll come back to you. We'll get it started. Right, there we go. Jump pack is on. So that should give us some power. Oh, God. Right, God, look, these seats, I'll hug you. Like a nice little bucket seats. Right, let's see if we can get... Bang, straight up. Right, just no struggle. Just straight up started. Yeah, so there we go. You can see the mileage there. Let me just go in a bit. 52,382. So 52,300 miles basically. So not much really. Well, considering it's a 2017 plate, I suppose it has done a few miles. We have got some stuff here. Books, I did check through the guys, but we've got no service history with this one. All it's got is the user manuals and stuff like that, and the pack and one key. So that's all we've got. So we're gonna have to do a good service on this one. Go to Ford's, get the original, get like the proper oil for this engine. Yeah, I do like this black roof interior. It's really nice. Yeah, the seats look really nice as well. This is going to be a nice one. This is done. It's ticking over nicely, that engine. Don't get me wrong, there's possibly stuff down there that's broken stuff, so I've got to make, rip it all apart, and we'll do that next week. So obviously today's Friday, so we'll get into that next week. And it's like just a scuff there, which we'll probably can just get off. Hold on. I don't want to bust these thingies. No, I can't do it one-handed. I can't do it one-handed. Hold on. That's it. That's better. That's better. Just want to see what's in the boot. I've not been in here yet. I've left me some fast cutting. Scratch removal. Red. Which is pretty good. What the hell is that? Protein stuff, innit? Gotta be. The gainer. Tell you what, that'd be... This lock. Be good if we had the key. I bet we ain't got a key for this. I wonder if it's inside the car somewhere. That'd be good. That'll go with the car. Another plate. So for the rear. Oh yeah, they've put some sort of raised letters. So I might swap that. I think that matches the front. If that matches, this one matches the front, I'm going to swap it over so that they're both matching. I think that'll be the best thing to do, really. It's got all the stuff in here though. All your... Oh, what is that? God, I've got to clean that up. But yeah, let's get these seats back. Oh, like that. That's better. Get this front seat back now. Well, that seat don't feel good. Something's disconnected. Look, every time I move the feet, it's moving that. I bet something's moved. We're taking these seats out anyway, guys, so we'll have a look to see what's see what's going on with this seat. But it's obviously an issue here. This bench seat as well, we've got to sort that out. Loads of little bits and pieces to do. Keep us busy next week. Nothing else in here. Engine's ticking over really nicely. Oh, just found that. I missed that earlier. Huh? So yeah, has it got a sat nav on this one? Have we got? This might have sat nav, is it? Ah. Yeah. It's got sat nav. Wicked. That's cool. That's good. That's pretty good. Nice little feature. A little sat nav. Yeah, so we've got to do tyres, discs, they look alright, but obviously it's part of the service part of it. I've got to go over the car. We've got to really sort of go over this car and just have a look to see what is going on, what we need to do, what we need to get. They always rattle them tappets, don't they? Always rattle. But it hasn't lost any coolant, we can still see there. Coolant's still up. And it hasn't pushed the engine at all, really. Apart from obviously, you know, the pipes have been squashed a little bit and stuff like that. But by the time we get it all off, you can see it's moved a little bit off of that bolt. That should be obviously forward. The other side, I want to assume, is okay. This is where the impact was. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting this stripped down and seeing exactly. This is basically a Cat S structural car. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit of work, but I think it's worth it. What a lovely little car this is going to be. You know, being an ST line red edition as well, it's gonna be nice. Yeah, let's put those LED lights on. Hold on. Hey, there you go. Look. That is a nice light. I like it. I like it. So yeah. Right, guys, there we go. That is going to be the end of today's video. Monday morning, we're going to get straight into that and start ripping that apart. So guys, have a great weekend and I'll see you Monday.